This is TechCrunch.
Lucid delivered 3,309 vehicles in the second quarter, a 6% increase in sales from the previous period and a new sales record for the EV maker. Lucid also reported it produced 3,863 vehicles in the second quarter, nearly 1,000 more than it made in the previous period. Lucid produced 2,212 vehicles in the first quarter and shipped another 600 additional vehicles to Saudi Arabia for final assembly. The delivery and accompanying production figures show Lucid has maintained and even made some progress in an otherwise shaky EV market. However, there's still a considerable gap to fill if the company wants to meet its annual production goal of 20,000 vehicles. In the first 6 months of the year, Lucid produced 6,075 vehicles, leaving the company with a nearly 14,000 vehicle hole to fill. To meet that target, Lucid will have to ramp production of its new all-electric Gravity SUV. The company kicked off production of the Gravity in December 2024, most of which was sold to employees, family, and friends. The customer mix has started to shift more to the general consumer in recent months. However, production has been slower than desired, CEO Mark Winterhoff told Automotive News in an interview in June. The CEO, who replaced Peter Rawlinson earlier this year, blamed tariff pressures and a focus on quality for the slow start. Winterhoff has been quick to cite customer interest in the Gravity, comments meant to dispel any concerns that there's a demand problem. During the company Q1 earnings call in April, Winterhoff noted the company encountered a modest supply chain bottleneck that has impacted its timeline. He emphasized at the time that the more important point is that we're taking the time to get it right, not just getting it out. He said at the time the supply chain bottlenecks would be resolved in the second quarter and made plans to ensure the company would meet its production plans for 2025. Lucid wouldn't comment on the delivery and production results, including the breakdown between its Air and Gravity models. A spokesperson noted Lucid will share more details at its upcoming earnings report, which is set to be released August 5th. It's also unclear if Lucid's new company car program and sales to rental fleets helped boost its Q2 figures. Lucid sold the equivalent of around 300 cars in the first quarter to what it refers to as rental companies, a footnote in its Q1 regulatory filing revealed. At the time, Nick Twark, a spokesperson for Lucid Motors, told TechCrunch that despite the use of the term, the vast majority of the vehicles referred to in the footnote were sold to leasing companies and leased back to the automaker as part of a revamped company car program.